part of Kedron for many years.
In this segment, we'll show you a few aspects of sport in Kedron.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I'm going to be assessing lanes 1 to 4. You can have practice time in 5 and 6. Those people that are practicing, you are not to disturb the people that are being assessed. You must keep your head up at all times, and it's a shallow dive entry, okay? So you're not going underwater halfway down the pool. Shallow entry. Freestyle, breaststroke, side stroke, and survival backstroke. 1 lap of each, so 4 laps total in 2 minutes or an hour.
Breaststroke, yeah.
Side stroke and survival backstroke. Okay, so I'll have 4 volunteers, otherwise I'll pick people to go first. I need 1 more volunteer. Look at him run.
Thank you, Mr. Clayfield, for coming here today.
Pleasure, James.
I'm going to talk to you about AFL and its role at Kedron. How did AFL get started at Kedron State High School?
Ooh, big question, James. It's been around for a long time, really. Any sort of venture into the office 4 or 5 years ago, you would have seen photos of metropolitan winning teams and the like. And I know Mr. Who was it? I forget his name, which is really good for the camera. Anyway, we can edit that out later, because the key point is we've been playing football at school at Kedron for a long time, and having won a couple of metropolitan titles already, there's certainly a history of AFL at school. But I just think it sort of disappeared for a good couple of decades after the sort of early 80s. And yeah, I guess I arrived about 8 years ago and have a bit of passion for football, obviously, and we started entering teams again.
Yeah. So how long have you actually been coaching Kedron teams for?
Oh, pretty much since the first year I got here, so I guess 2001. So I've been entering lots and lots of teams for the last 7 or 8 years.
Awesome. So what's your favourite thing about coaching AFL?
I think, like some of the good AFL coaches, I guess, they're usually the back pocket types who weren't very good themselves as players, and that's what's made them half decent coaches. I was exactly the same. I was terrible at football, and obviously short and stocky and slow and not very good at all. So I guess, like any bad father at a sporting kind of event, you're sort of living your failed sort of aspirations through your kids, and it's kind of like that coaching teams at Kedron.
So would you have a most memorable moment for 2008 for the Kedron teams?
This year? Oh, I don't think I can pick just one without wanting to fall back on cliche. I remember obviously our under-14 boys had a great year this year. Our Northern State Cup team and made it all the way through the Gabba, which was great. I think there was one moment when we had a really good crowd of people come over to watch our state semi-final against Benoa High School. And there's one young man by the name of James Ives who's got a bit of talent, and he was hemmed on a boundary line, sort of looked up to see if there was an option square, and then put the ball on the angle and bananaed it through from about 35 metres on the boundary line, and that was the kind of special moment. I think that's when we realised that, nothing was going to stop us that day, and we went through the final, so it was great. Being embarrassed as I regularly am by the girls team after winning the Brisbane Lions Cup. They thought it would be fun to circle me and then completely drench me in water. That was very,
as you do,
very embarrassing, but a nice moment, no doubt. So lots of memorable moments, But I just get really thrilled when some of the students I try to encourage or coax into playing or drag along, sometimes reluctantly, and then a couple of years later you see them making rep teams and Queensland teams and travelling around Australia, and you think that's obviously a nice part of the whole job.
Well, that's really good, and I'd like to thank you for doing this for us.
My pleasure, James.